Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October, I'll just leave that one down there like that, October 2019 Hunter's Full Moon reading for you. Now I ask that if this reading resonates with you guys, that you remember to give it a thumbs up, also to subscribe to my channel. That would be absolutely awesome. So let's see now, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what the Hunter's Full Moon, oh my goodness, has in store for you. And I think that this is actually going to be where we stop because everything just fell. Don't worry, I know that was a bit of a short shuffling, but I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards beforehand, and then all of these just popped out. So we are starting here with Justice. Then we are moving on to the Three of Feathers, the Three of Swords, the King of Acorns, the King of Wands, the Star card. This is the Aquarius energy. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Crystals, the Knight of Pentacles, right there. And then we have the Five of Feathers, the Five of Swords. Now, these are new decks. This is a new deck, of course. If you have watched me before, you will definitely be aware of this. This is the Spirit's Song deck by, who is it? By Paulina Cassidy. All right. And I thought I'd kind of change things up just a bit for you guys. I know I always use the same deck, so you would never know that I am a huge collector of tarot cards. I absolutely love them. I love surrounding myself by their energies and their beauty. I think they are absolutely spectacular. All right. So I decided to use this one for this tarot reading, and we are going to use this deck right here, which is super rare, Pisces, and it is so great to be reading for you. I just wanted to say thank you guys for stopping by. So here is the Erin Morgenstern's, there we go. Erin Morgenstern's, what is this? The Phantom Wise Tarot deck. And this is the deck that actually was inspired her book, The Night Circus, which is one of my favorite books in the whole entire world. It has the tarot in it, and it's just beautiful. So let's see here what they hold for you for October 2019, the Hunter's Full Moon. Pisces, October 2019, 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 Hunter's Full Moon. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, fantastic. We start with the Sun, always beautiful. Then we move to the Lovers, and then to the Death card. Okay, that's beautiful. That really is beautiful. Okay, so you have a lot of energy, really intense energy around you here, Pisces. So we start with the Sun. And the Sun is a beautiful card to start with. Now, I love that we were talking about the Moon, but we start with the Sun because this is a time, and this, excuse me, this full moon is going to affect you from the full moon in October, which is October 13th, to the full moon in November, which is going to be, I believe it's October 11th. So for a lot of you Pisces, you are going to be affected from the 13th to the 11th quite intensely by this energy that's around you right here. For others of you, it is going to die off a bit by the 28th of October, which is when the new moon comes in. So sometimes it depends on how sensitive you are spiritually, energy-wise. Okay, if you are more sensitive, it will affect you all the way and intensely affect you all the way to the November full moon. If you are a little less sensitive, it is going to affect you to the new moon really intensely, and then you will see the residual effects after that. Okay, so just to let you know. The Sun card is talking about happiness, joy, prosperity, new dawns, new days, you coming into your sun, coming into your joy, coming into what you have been working so hard for. So this full moon is really going to illuminate and put a spotlight on joy and happiness for you. Then we move to the Lovers card. This is true partnership. Now, this can be true partnership within a relationship. This can be true partnership within a romantic relationship. This can be true partnership within a work relationship. This is a true partnership. This could be a true partnership within yourself. You might be working your tuchus off to get to where you it is that you want to be, to move forward in your power, to let your truth shine through, to let your glory shine through. This is saying that you are working in tandem with not only yourself, but with Spirit. This is also a Gemini energy. May 21st to June 20th is going to be the time frame that it represents. And this is you embracing your power, your truth, your love. A Gemini energy might be helping you to embrace this along with a Scorpio. But what this shows me is that emotions are high for you during this time. Now, Pisces, you are not afraid to show emotions, and you are not new to having emotions be intense around you. So just know that during this full moon, from the 13th to the 11th of November, from full moon to full moon, this is going to be an intense emotional time. Your highs are going to be really high. Your lows can be really low, though, just to let you know. All right, and it's not saying that you're going to have lows, because I don't see anything really bad happening here. But I do know that you are going to be facing fears, doubts, apprehensions that you have faced before. And if you let them, they will cut you down and they will cripple you. Okay, they will take the blessings that this full moon is offering, and that this full moon from full moon time is offering to you. And it will feel as if your feet are in cement, as if you're walking through quicksand, you're walking through mud, you can't move forward and you're sinking. All right, and that's not what I want for you at all. This is a time, and Spirit is saying, do not let fear hold you back, because as a Pisces, that is the main thing that you have to overcome. You're represented by the moon card in the major arcana. So when the moon card represents you, the moon card represents fears, and it represents facing fears. And that's what your path is all about. That's what your truth is all about. So as you come into the sun, as you move away from the imaginative, creative energy of the moon, which represents you, you're highly creative, highly intuitive, you move into the sun. The sun is the intensity, it's the baking point, it's kind of being put into the kiln, is what a Spirit is just showing me. Egypt, when the sun is super intense, this is going to be an intense time for you. You're moving towards what you love. You're moving towards your joy. You're moving towards your happiness. As you embrace the sun's heat, as you embrace the passion of what you have, you move towards a true partnership within yourself, but a true partnership within your soul and within what you love. Then we move to the Death card. Now, the Death card is a time frame from October 23rd to November 21st. This is a Scorpio time frame. So you have the Justice card, which represents a Libra time frame. And then we move into the Scorpio time frame. So the Libra to Scorpio time frame is going to be intense for you. It is going to be a time where you are seen, yes, and you are claiming your justice. But with the Death card, you have a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. The person you once were is no longer going to be the person that you are. And you're moving forward in more joy and more happiness. Now, I believe this is a time of personal partnership for you, of a sense of you coming into balance with yourself, with Spirit, with the place that you want to be, the passion that you want to have as you move forward. As you do so, you shed an old skin, you claim a new power. As you do so, you see where it is that you truly want to stand. And why I say that this is going to be a time of personal truth for you is because I'm just focusing on the umbrella that's shrouding her face. So there is a sense here that as you are embracing your truth, as you are embracing your power, people aren't going to see you fully. All right? You are going to be able to see yourself. You are going to be able to know what you're working towards. But others may not have that same insight. So from full moon to full moon is a time of rebirth. It's a time of transformation. It's a time of coming into your personal power. But it's also going to be a time of emotional understanding. And you are not going to be your normal Pisces self who sits there and says, oh, it's okay. No, you're going to have a little bit of a Scorpio sharp side to you, especially if you have Scorpio as your moon, okay, or in your chart strongly. It's going to be coming out. You're going to be looking kind of on the darker side of things, not in a bad way, but in a kind of macabre, a macabre, inspirational way. I know that sounds odd, but that's what Spirit is saying here. We have Then the Justice card, which, as I said, is a Libra time frame. This is the time frame of course, this full moon. This is September 23rd to October 22nd. And this says truth and clarity. Truth and clarity are going to be yours. Justice is going to be yours. You have one winged animal, going into another. And then you have three. What is this one? That's a camel. This is an armadillo. So you have three winged beings here. So you have a sense of the divine telling you that you are moving forward, that you are taking flight. With the crow, you are seeing things more intuitively. Okay? It's thought and memory that is guiding you forward. Now, usually I would say do not live in memory, but you are going to see that everything that you have been through, all the trials, all the tribulations, all the hardships that you have been through are transforming you to the place that you need to be. So the lessons that you have learned from the past are going to be invaluable to you as you embrace your present, as you move forward. Then we have the Three of Feathers. This is the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, pain, disappointment. This says release and recovery. You are releasing the negative and you are recovering from the doubts, the fears, the apprehensions, the questionings, the hardships that you have been through that you just kind of like have shoved away, Pisces, and said, I'll deal with it another day. This is saying, don't swallow your emotions, deal with it now. Look at the truth of where you want to be. Look at what it is that you are hoping to discover and wanting to discover, and embrace it now, because that is going to be the truth that sets you free, that has you rise above as the moth, as somebody who might very well be overlooked. Emotions can be overlooked, but we are emotional beings. And if we live from a place of our emotional truth, if we are in tune with ourselves, with what brings us joy and shame, what brings us a sense of power and prestige, and what brings us a sense of, of wanting to hide away, we can live more authentic, we can live truer lives and raise our energy vibration. And what I see here is you raising that energy vibration by saying, I am not going to be held back by the past. That is why Spirit said that memory is going to be important to you when it comes to the crow, because thought and memory, Hunin and Munin in Norse mythology, moves you forward. Then we have the Knight of Acorns. This is a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Now, this is an Aries full moon. So that Aries full moon is going to be very empowering to you. You might find that you have a bit of a short fuse, which can be odd for you. Okay, Pisces? Because Pisces don't usually have short fuses at all. So just be mindful of that. Know that if you feel a little bit on edge, this is why. It's because of the full moon. It's not because of you. Okay? So know that from full moon to full moon, you'll feel very passionate about things. You have that kingly energy, that actor upon the stage. Your passion is being seen. It might very well be that you are recovering from a pain, from a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or from passion that hasn't kind of worked forward the way that you would want it to. So now you are looking at things a bit differently. You are seeing where it is that you stand, where it is that you want to be, and you move forward. I see this as a stallion. I see this as a horse of power and majesty. You could see this actually as a mare, because that would be a little bit smarter, because when a stallion in medieval times, in fighting times, when a stallion smelt a mare in heat, they would completely ignore their owners and run after the horse. So here, see it as a mare. See it as this powerful truth of you being able to be focused on a powerful truth, with you moving forward, going after what you desire, going after what you want. Your passion is going to be seen. Let it shine through. Let yourself be this force, kind of this horsepower, to guide you forward, to go after what it is that you want and where it is that you want to be. This then leads you to the Star card. This leads you to a sense of beauty. And it's just, I picked up this card, and all of a sudden, the passion that I was feeling, the ferocity that came from the King of Acorns, calmed. And this is peace and healing. That makes perfect sense why it just calmed. Okay? This is also an Aquarius energy. January 20th to February 18th is the time frame. There is going to be a healing peace that comes over you as you embrace your passion, as you look at what you want. If you temper it if you temper the passion of the King of Acorns with the healing of the Star card, with the joy, the serenity, the sense of accomplishment of the Star card, the sense of the divine listening to you and divine truth guiding you forward, you are going to find that you are unstoppable. Okay? Because there's a ferocity to you, but there's a beautiful healing peace to you that is going to attract the abundance, the success. That's why Spirit is saying here, that's why you have the Sun card and the Lovers card. It brings you what you love, and it brings you a celebration of that truth. The Death card is saying, transform. Do not stay in the past. Let yourself be this malleable, understanding being that does not hold back its truth, that moves forward in your desire, in what it is that you truly want. Then we have the Knight of Crystals, the Knight of Pentacles. This is an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. All right? This says endurance and determination. You have a camel. All right? Camels can go long distances with very little water because they store it, of course, in their hump. But camels also spit like nobody's business and can be quite rude when they want to. You will actually be holding back at times venomous words here, Pisces. You will not want to say what's truly on your mind. Why? Because you have more manners than those around you. You have a better sense of spiritual and emotional decorum. So know that there will be things that you really want to spit out on somebody, but you will hold it back because you are Spirit says you are going through a transformation and you are determined not to leave behind emotional chaos, and you are determined to move forward with a raised energy vibration instead of lowering yourself to the drudges of what people seem to be accepting. Okay? You are raising your energy consciousness and you are moving forward in that conscious truth here. Pisces, know that what you truly desire will be manifested, but it's through healing, it's through compassion, and it's through embracing the true partnership of your soul with the divine, which brings you an even greater sense of caring, of healing, of emotional intuitiveness, which is going to make you astoundingly annoyed at those who do not have it. Okay? Then we have the Five of Feathers. This is why I say that there is going to be, from the Five of Feathers and from the Three of Feathers, there are going to be things that you face from full moon to full moon that you had thought, okay, I thought I was done with this. I thought this segment, this chapter had been over. I thought I learned all these lessons. This armadillo right here, okay, I lived in Texas for a while, and armadillos, you could see them sometimes like hit on the side of the road, but they curl up into a little ball. So there is a sense of you being able to protect yourself, but there is also a sense here of you being much more powerful and much more resilient than you yourself give you credit for. Actually, you might know that you are more resilient, but others around you are going to be surprised by your power, by your tenacity here, Pisces, as you move forward. This says strategy and resilience. You are going to be resilient to the vileness that some people will try to spit at you, to move you down, to take away the bounty, the beauty, because they are going to be jealous of this energy right here, this King of Acorns, this King, I wanted to say King of Action, because that's what I see you as. You're the King of Action from this full moon. It puts on you a spotlight of what you truly desire, of where you truly want to be. And it says, now is the time to act. And you are going to find that your kindness, people take as weakness, but it's not. Okay? You are not rolling over and playing dead. You are not giving up. Your kindness, your ability not to spit at other people, not to send out your vileness to others is your greatest strength, and it is going to be the greatest factor that moves you forward during this time. Your subconscious message is the magician. You are working your own personal magic. You are cultivating, creating, and honing your own personal skills. There is a blessing around you. You are embracing your soul's truth. You are embracing your connection with the divine, and that gives you power beyond reckoning. Then we have, not the last card, right here, the Page of Acorns, the Page of Wands. This is This is being a student of what you desire, of your passion. Yes, you come across as a king. To you, you will come across as a page. You will come across as this curious monkey right here, okay? But monkeys, if you know them in the jungle or you've been around monkeys, they can be really nasty. They really, really can. So again, you are going to be holding back that nastiness, that kind of sense of spitefulness that other people, you are going to see in them. All right? You are going to see other people's spitefulness, other people's vindictive behaviors very easily. Yes, you usually do, Pisces, but this is going to be a time of even greater clarity, which can make you very disheartened with the world around you. Do not let that pull you down and pull your energy vibration to the mud, because that's what it's going to want to do. You are seeing yourself as a student where others already see you as a king. You are embracing your power, you are embracing your truth, and you are going to be unstoppable because you sit here with elasticity of mind, with a sense of purpose, saying, I am cultivating and creating the beauty of my knowledge, and it is not going to be hampered and it's not going to be diminished by anybody else. All right, Pisces, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.